Hi, sister. How are you? Let me do my best to catch you up. This is D.I.V.A. Let me go ahead and catch you up. I was like, I need to catch my sister up, catch my buddy up. Let's catch up. D.I.V.A. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the chat. How are you? May all be going well for you. All right, let me get in the chat. Chat. Okay, there I am. And now I'm in there. Testing. Okay, I hear me. All right. Thumbs up. Subscribe. Notifications. We got the congratulatory uh, um, tab, community tab. Uh, so do partake of that. You guys have put in on that, and it's there. All right. So I'm a bit chilled right now. It's a lot to catch up on. It's a lot, like, cause I let it pile up. I let it pile up. So it's more than a little bit. It's more than a little bit. Now, if I had it came to you the other day, it wouldn't have been so much. And I was hyped too. I was hyped. So now that I've cooled off, because I was thinking about coming to you while I was hot. It's a lot. Okay. So we got a lot. We got a lot. We got the ABCs. We got the one, two, threes. We got the points. I got more points to share with you. So I'm gonna start with when I was hot. Okay, so when I was hot, and I did share in social media. So if you rocking with me in the social medias, then you already know. So you up to date, you up to speed, you got it while it was fresh and hot. So this right here, this leftover, this reheated, I guess. I don't know, cold. So while it was hot, if you missed it, I read Bird Box. Me and my friend, I read Bird Box because I saw my friend read Bird Box. um, and actually, I think she said she didn't finish it. I'm like, girl, I sat there and read that book and you ain't finished it. Oh, I'm okay, okay. But I did ask, like, what, um, what books to movies, movie to book, show to book, book to show adaptations we should be reading. So I knew Bird Box was a movie. I saw one movie, and then I didn't see the Barcelona movie. Actually started it and stopped it because of the way it sound and stuff like that. But I'm getting ahead of myself with this. But yeah, I did rewatch the movies yesterday. I rewatched Bird Box, and then I continued Bird Box in Barcelona. And I didn't know. Here's something if you didn't know. I didn't know Bird Box was a religious movie. I didn't put it together. I don't know. I didn't get it. I don't know. But yeah, I guess so. I didn't the title and religious movie didn't go together. So, but yeah, watching Barcelona, that it put it together. So I was like, first I was like, and then I was like, uh, uh, well, I guess it fits with the history of the 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 religion. And then I was like, I don't know. I just was thinking, and then I came to the conclusion that after watching it, I came to the conclusion that it's a pretty interesting concept when it comes to people following what they would like to do. If they see the dangers, then they may not follow through with their dreams and reaching their goals and aspirations. But if they don't look at the I don't know, if they don't look at the steps and they just do it, then they can accomplish their goals, dreams and aspirations. I kind of was going with that. So I was like, "Huh, that's a pretty interesting interpretation of it." That's what I came to after viewing it. Um Today. I hadn't seen Bird Box in years, um, prior to yesterday. So when I read the book and I was talking to my friend, I actually thought the movie was like the book. So I told my friend, I was like, "Oh," because she was like, "How do you like the book?" I was like, "It's like the movie." And she was like, "Oh, I hadn't seen it in a while." And I was like, "Yeah, I was thinking that too. I hadn't seen it in a while too. It just seemed like it was like the movie to me while I was reading it. And then when I watched the movie, I was like, oh, this ain't nothing like the this a whole different thing. Like the book is I like the book. I like the book. I don't know if I like the movie. I don't know. Like it's some parts I'm like, did anybody do a um what's that movie called? That type of video where it says everything wrong with Bird Box. Has anybody done a video like that that says everything wrong with Bird Box? I don't know because I picked up on a few things, a couple of things. One, two, two things I picked up on, and then one thing kind of perturbed me, like the situation when um okay, she would go off somewhere, Mallory, and this is the movie. So the book is immaculate. Mwah, 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 mwah. The book, I love the book. The movie, mm. So when Mallory would go off somewhere, somebody would pull up. It would look like a car commercial. It did that a couple of times. It looked like a car commercial. And then what was it? The third time when Tom went with her, he was like, "You not you not going by yourself next time." And I don't think anything happened to her the second time when she went out by herself. She just heard somebody pull up. Like that car commercial I'm talking about. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like a car commercial. When they pulled up, they just pulled up and then they pulled off. And then she went and told Tom. She was like, "Yeah, some people pulled up." And then he was like, "You're not going scouting by yourself." And then when he went with her, then that's when they get out the car. But then I'm thinking they moving from place to place. They actually just like scouting and going back to their place. And I'm like, they they're scouting and they find some a part tart and they're sitting down relishing in a part tart instead of taking their tail back to their bunker. So that's why I rolled my eyes on that part. I'm like, y'all could have got that part tart and relished in it at y'all's place. Like y'all didn't have to sit there and relish in the part tart right there. Like, come on now, get up and act like you. So yeah, that was the movie. Like, I really thought the movie was like the book when I was reading the book, but I guess it's because I hadn't seen it in so long. It's similar, but it's not the same at all. Like, it don't even start off the same. I thought it did, and I thought the boat scene was the same, but it wasn't. Like, everything I thought was the same. It wasn't. I was like, oh Lord, I done told my friend it's the same as the movie, and it's not. Hey, I thought it was. Um, but yeah, it's similar, but it's not the same. The book is I I like I said, I think the book is a lot better. Like, different characters do different things in the book than the movie. Tom and another character, they go off scouting instead of Mallory. Like, what is Mallory doing scouting? Like, what is Tom doing? What, I guess Tom was watching the children while Mallory was scouting, but why is Mallory okay? And then she got Tom. Like, she got Tom in the movie. What is Tom doing? Oh, it don't make sense because it doesn't show what he's doing while she's out scouting. Like, why is she out scouting and he's in the bunker babysitting? If that's what he doing, like, did she just really want to just get out the house? Like, did they have a conversation that we didn't see that she was like, I want to get out the house? So that's why she going scouting and he was looking after the children because in the book she don't even have Tom. Like, Tom not even there. Um, and so I'm like, wow, okay. In the movie she got Tom. One thing I did like to see is that Tom told her that he loved her. I was like, wow, he really told her that. I was like, okay, Tom. I was like, okay, Tom. Thank you, Tom. Tom said he loved her. I was like, oh, he really said that. So yeah, I think I had to rewind that. I think I did. I don't know. I heard it. I was like, he really told her he loved her. I was like, what other movie do I know where Mr. tells a sister that he loves her? I don't know. And then I was like, I think I thought of one, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I know another movie where that happens. But yeah, the book is really good. The book is very vivid, very detailed. I thought we was gonna get more in the book. I thought there was gonna be like some behind the scene type something another that we didn't see in the movie. That's why I read the book. That's why I like books. Um, but I don't think we got that necessarily in the book. Like that didn't differ. Like we didn't get like um a description. I was looking for a description. I was like, okay, so the book gonna go into detail of of a description, but it didn't. Um, but yeah, the movie pop off real fast. Like as far as having everybody at the house, um, versus the book, the movie was pretty fast. The only and then that wasn't even the same. I was about to say the only thing that was the same was um the river, but that wasn't even all that same. It wasn't the same. It was similar. So it's like alternate universes. It's like the book is its own universe and the movie is its own universe because they're similar but they're not the same. But yeah, when I was reading the book, I really thought it was movie. Detailed, that's how vivid the book is. I didn't feel like I was reading a book. It was very beautiful. Uh, and I thought I would read part two just because it's part two. You read one, you read two. I don't know though. That book, I felt balled up. My stomach, I felt folded. I felt like a folding chair. I was, I was, and I was covering my eyes while I was reading the book. I was like, oh my goodness, this is, that, I don't know, oh, well, yeah. I don't know, maybe because it was the consistency of the read, but yeah, I was about to say it might be the scariest book. I kind of want to say it was, but then I just finished reading somewhere out. What it's called? It's called out there, out there screaming, something like that. It's a Jordan Peele book. It's a compilation of a bunch of writers, and that book was pretty vivid, but it was an eye opener. It was an eye opener, scary. So I think Bird Box takes the place of most scariest book so far that I've read. Even though I've read both Jordan Peele books, Bird Box is scarier than both of those books. But those, like I said, those books, I was like, I used the eye emoji, the big eye emoji, not the big eye emoji, but the emoji with the two eyes and the straight mouth. I think, what is that? What is that called? It's not called frightened. Okay, because with Bird Box, I used the emoji with the two hands up covering the face, peeking through the fingers. I use that emoji for Bird Box, and I use the wide eye emoji with the straight line for the mouth for somewhere out. What is it called? Somewhere out there screaming, something like that. Some out there screaming, something like that. I use that emoji for that. Um, and I even read a few of those stories over again because I was like, wait, what? I was like, huh? So I read it like, I don't know, about 3 or 4 times trying to understand what was going on. I was like, am I missing something? Okay, I read it. Okay, I got it now. All right. So yeah, I finished reading that one. Read Bird Box, and at the top, before all of that, I read um um I Am Legend. I like that book. I like it, 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 like it. It I use that book was whoa though. That book, like, some, I don't know. Like, I do like the movie. I like the movie, so maybe that's why I like the book. Because I'm glad the I'm glad Will Smith did. I said it. I think I told you guys this already. I think Will Smith did that book justice. Did the movie great. Like, that's another two alternate universes. The movie is its own alternate universe, and then the book is its own alternate universe. Um, I did like the book though. Uh, yeah, there were some whoa moments, some tense moments. I had to put the book down to shiver me timbers. I had to calm down. When Neville was shaking, I was shaking. I was like, I gotta stop shaking before I read the rest of this. I think, yeah, I told you guys that because his watch had stopped. Um, so yeah, no, I told you guys that, but yeah, but so yeah, this is the follow up. I did complete the book. I completed the book and enjoyed it. Um, and back to Bird Box and Bird Box Barcelona. Bird Box Barcelona, when I was reading it, it took some elements from the book. And Bird Box Barcelona, it is said to be um, an adaptation of the book. So I was like, okay. So that made sense. So these are elements from the book. that I'm seeing here. Okay, 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 okay. But it's not it's still not the same. It's just some elements from the book. So yeah, I don't know if I'll read part two. Not not soon. Not soon. Not soon. Not soon. Cause I was hesitant reading part one. I but I did it. I enjoyed it. The book is good. The book is fluent and it goes into detail and it is different from the movie. Um what else did I finish or wanted to tell you guys? I'm crocheting on the kaleidoscope throw pattern. I did run out of the jewel ogo, so I have created my own jewel ogo colors via uh, several skeins that I've brought together to continue the pattern, and I'm liking how that's coming along. I have 9 squares completed. I'm on the 10th one right now. Um, and I've been utilizing my uh, Crochet Land app. I've been utilizing the Crochet Land app. I'm liking it. I get to see how long I've been crocheting, and um, yeah, so that's fun. Um, Also, you can join the book club. My book club. What? Yep. Um, you can get your book via where you get books. Also, I've been participating in the book clubs that I've joined. Oh, and I finished Harry Potter and the Deathly Hollows. I like that book. That's so far. That's my favorite book so far. So far. So far. And somebody came at me like I didn't read all the books yet, and then they had the nerve to spoil. I stopped reading it. I saw some stuff that I didn't know. Um, I mean, I didn't ask for the spoilers. Like, I mean, I was okay. So I was reacting to what I read, and I noted what I was reacting to, and somebody that's read more of the books than I have, they I don't know, they I don't know, like they was like they was they I didn't know what they knew. I guess they didn't know what I didn't know, so they informed me. So yeah, um there's information in the books that I haven't read yet that I'm unaware of because I haven't read them yet. So, yeah, so I did finish Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So that is 3 Harry Potter books that I've read so far. Yay! So far is my favorite one. I like Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Um I was getting Lord of the Ring vibes. I was getting Worst Witch vibes more so in the Half Blood Prince. Um but a little bit in Deathly Hallows because they did have uh a broom riding scene in it. They weren't doing potions so much in this one, but yeah, the broom riding scene. I um I thought of Worst Witch because they Worst Witch emphasized broom riding classes and lessons. Um, and it did give me Lord of the Ring vibes. They were on a quest, and then I I guess because I had heard Dumbledore's name so much because um also first this is my first time reading uh two series books back to back. Right after the Half Blood Prince, after I completed that, I started the Deathly Hallows. So that's why it was giving me that Lord of the Rings feeling because it was continuing like how I watched the movie when I watched the Rings. I watched it back to back, the back to back, the back to back, the back. I think like Lord of the Rings is like 5 DVDs. So yeah, I watched them back to back, the back to back, the back to back, to back. So yeah, I was getting that vibe from reading both books back to back like that. I didn't mind. It just tickled me that it reminded me of Lord of the Rings and them on their quest and things. And I'm not gonna be able to update you any further. That's all I have for you. If you're rocking with me on the social medias, then you get it hot. Um, if you're not, then then you're not, and that's all right. Be well. This is Tina Ballet signing out. Toodles.